the ARC National Beef Cattle Improvement Herd of the Year Awards, sponsored by Plaas Media and Stock Farm. To be eligible for this award category, a stud beef breeder must excel in a number of performance indicators, not only those directly related to management and breeding. Besides being judged on how they implement performance recording and related technologies to improve the genetic potential of their herds, they are also assessed on their involvement in industry, interaction with fellow farmers, and their efforts to build and add value to the beef production industry. Herd-related traits that are assessed include the reproduction level of the herd, overall participation in and implementation of performance testing, cow efficiency in the herd, completeness of performance records, the size of the cow herd, which must consist of at least 50 cows, the calving performance of the herd, genetic trends and progress in the herd, and the application of modern scientific breeding techniques. The contributions and reputation of the participating herd owner is also considered, particularly their leadership and guidance to other farmers and stakeholders. The finalists in the category are Johannes Botha of Boedeel Angus, Jan Doege of Diefsteer, Drakensberger Stoet, Ben Raad of Donkerhoek Tuli Stoet, Hannes Eksteen of Eksteen Goonies and Sangas, Stefan Terblanche of Frederiksburg Angusstad, Dani van Breda of Jan Neil Herefords, Gideon Botha of Kolskoot Borane, Pieter and Janneman Genis of PG's Boerans, Rian Tron of RAT Brahmane, Desmond Robinson of Santarific Santas, and Lucas Msiza of Sizalo Bonsmara. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to announce the winner of this year's ARC National Beef Cattle Improvement Herd of the Year Award. Frederiksburg Angusstad of L'Ormerans Pty Limited.
My name is Stefan Terblanche, the cattle stud manager at Frederiksburg Angus, Wagyu and Chianina, that is owned by L'Ormerans Pty Limited, situated in the Franschhoek Valley, Drakenstein. We predominantly focusing on Angus cattle. With the Wagyu we are breeding and recently have started with Chianinas. We also raise our cattle on cultivated pastures, Oudstover in the winter rainfall region of the Swartland, as well as Riebeeksrivier. And here in Franschhoek, we're predominantly focusing on the stud breeding. The herd of the Angus have started in 2007, and the base animals were bought from well-known breeders, and from there we have bred to what our type is. We're mainly focusing on animals that's well adapted, medium framed, together with a good growth and adaptability with certain areas within the country. Our animals have gone extensively throughout South Africa, as far as Uppington. Predominantly we are focusing for the Angus breed to breed well-balanced, fertile bulls with good growth and milk for the commercial market. And recently we had a good sale at the Western and Southern Cape auction, in which we participate each year. We predominantly sell our bulls out of hand off the farm, so the breeders have the ability or the opportunity to come to the farm and select the bulls that they desire. Within that, we're also focusing on helping fellow commercial breeders in order to obtain the best possible bull that's required for their enterprise. We'll therefore assist within the selection process. We will advise within the certain growth parameters and breeding objectives, and as well what type of animal that they necessarily would want to breed within their particular environment or location, with regard to grazing availability, climate, and also topography that is having an impact on the walking ability or the overall ability of the animals to thrive. management practices that we'll try to incorporate within the Angus herd, that is predominantly the stud breeding happening in Franschhoek of the Western Cape, is working on cultivated pastures, where we will have certain consultants consulting in various grass species that's suitable and adaptable for the region, with the limited amount of irrigation that is available. Within the Angus stud, we also use the breed objectives that we set out before the breeding season. For example, we have certain selection criteria on which we will select a bull and try to mate the bull according to the cow herd. Performance data for us at Fredericksburg is a major important tool that we can use in order to select animals and breed accordingly. But we need to focus that the performance data will need to take, with the breeding of animals, a holistic approach. We need to incorporate the performance data together with the phenotype of the animal in order to get the desired outcome of calves being born. Therefore, I will say performance data is of vital importance for us to use as a tool, but again, need to focus it as a holistic approach in terms of animal breeding. Therefore, for us, our record keeping is of utmost importance, and also to get the accuracy for the animals up, and therefore within regard to wean indexes, we will predominantly cull animals with an index below 95 to start with the weaners, where they will go on for the bull calves, go on to a phase C and D growth testing to see the performance that animal consists of in order for growth and feed conversion, especially in times now that feed is a huge economic impact on cattle production.
I now hand over to the sponsor of this category, Deirdre Lowe of Plaas Media.
Plaas Media is not only involved as the main sponsor of the awards this year, but also as a sponsor for the National Cattle Improvement Herd of the Year award. What makes this category so special is that both the farmer and his or her herd receive accolades for exceptional performance. Plaas Media is proud to sponsor this category because of the important role that these producers play in the industry. These nominees and finalists are individuals who are leaders and guide other farmers. This interaction with industry is of utmost importance as they help to build a better future for the industry. Their involvement goes beyond that of helping other farmers. We strongly believe that constant improvement is the only way in which the agricultural industry will be able to produce more food more efficiently. This is true for all branches of agriculture and more so for beef production. Congratulations not only to the winner of this category, but also to all other nominees, finalists and winners.